I'm at the library because I came back because there was a few things that I didn't have on my vision board, that I didn't print from my vision board, that I needed to print. So came back and now I feel complete with my vision board, so I'm excited to do it. Yeah, and then I also just I came across a TikTok about this thing called the yearly compass or something like that, and it's like a bunch of questions that are very in depth. It has you reflecting on the previous year, and then also writing down what you want to like happen in your life for the next year. So I printed that out as well, so I'm going to do that and my vision board. So I'm excited. So yeah, and I'm gonna go home and chill because so it was really cold yesterday, like very cold, but today is a new day. Today it's a new dawn, it's a new day, in the words of my Nina Simone. The sun is out. Here comes the sun. That's also a Nina Simone song. Love her so much. And it's going to be very warm today because I said it's going to be warm today. I declare that it's going to be warm today. And as soon as I get back in the house, it can get cold. It can drop. It can start snowing again. It can do all what it needs to do. But while I am out, it's going to be warm and sunny and a beautiful day. Learning is the importance of speaking positive just things over your life and over your day, because it literally helps. Like this whole past week, like since my last, I don't think I've uploaded it yet. I'm probably gonna have it upload today on the 23rd. Even though it's supposed to be like on the Sundays, I normally try to upload them on the Sundays. But anywho, ever since I literally start my day, I do my gratitude on my whiteboard. I mark down the things that I need to do, like drinking my waters, drinking my teas, yogas, meditations, etc. And then I write down an affirmation for the day. And then I pray over my day, and I pray how my day is going to turn out. Or I'll say today's going to be this type of day. This is how it's going to be like for work. It's going to be very chill, relaxed, easy. Something unexpected is going to happen in a beautiful way. It's going to be great for me. Like I'm not gonna have to do too much. And when I BSU not, my days go exactly how I say they're gonna go. And yesterday I declared like, okay, yeah, it's cold today, but that's why I love tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. No, but that's really why I love tomorrow. Because whatever is happening today don't have to roll over to the next day. Like that's what tomorrow is for. New beginnings, right? Newness, like starting over. And yesterday was cold. It was snowing a little bit, I guess, but it was really cold, and I was just like, whoa, why is it so cold out here? And it's coming from me. I'm from up north. I'm in Minnesota. I love the cold. When I went out last night and it was cold, child, I almost got blown away by the wind because how windy it was. And it was actually pretty cold, truly. And I don't even have a coat. I've never owned a coat since living here. Still wouldn't buy one just because, like, I'm a thug, man. I can thug that out. But anyway, it was really cold, and my ears were cold. That's really what it was. And so this weekend, this is what really probably today, I'm going to crochet me an ear, what's that called? Headband, an ear headband, like the real thick ones. I'm looking at videos just now on like making leg warmers too. I'm just so happy that I got into crocheting because it is so fucking fun. Like I just need a lifestyle yarn, a lifelong supply of yarn, which I'm gonna have. I will have that with the very brand that I showed y'all in my previous episode or diary entry. They're gonna sponsor me and they're gonna give me a bunch of yarn. And y'all see how I just said that? Watch it happen. Y'all gonna be like, girl, yes, because that's how, like, it's really that easy. You literally, like, when they say power lies in, no, they say life and death lies in the power of the tongue. It is so true. Speak positive things over your life. Speak beautifulness over your life. I do it over myself and other people as well. Like, I pray for myself, I pray for other people. I send out positive just in the universe and just to everyone that I care about and love. But I'm very intentional with other people, also with myself now. Very, very intentional with how I'm going to spend my days. I really wake up and choose, like, I'm going to have a beautiful day today. I'm going to have a great day today. Something beautiful and unexpected is going to happen to me in the most best possible way. And that's what I'm declaring for today. And I'm going to go to the mall. I'm going to watch my movie. I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it. And I'm going to do some shopping. Not really. I'm just going to go get some incense, because every time I go to the mall, I got to get incense. Like, I have to get incense because I really go. And yeah, y'all know I love it. I love incense. I'm a whore for incense. But yes, it's 5:05, period. This is me with my hat, you guys. I love this hat. I did so much better, as y'all can see from the top. And it fits very snug. And I know y'all always see me wearing this green shirt. I got more clothes. But this shirt matches my hat because it has hints of green in there. If y'all can see the little green. And so I had to bring it out some way. And so I'll bring the look together because I'm wearing black boots. And it's a little, I don't know if it's cold or not, but I'm going to wear this jacket over it. Hold on. Yeah. And then I got my jean jacket for some style. I look cute. Okay, so I'll see y'all when I get to the mall. I think this does it, kinda. You see the shoes? And my purse match my hat, y'all. Ding! I look cute. I'm obsessed with this hat. I tried to get some good pictures. I don't know, I think I need to take some outside because it's not doing it justice inside of here. I need the sun to shine on me. But I look good, y'all. Y'all, I'm in Book or Barnes and Noble. Y'all, I'm up in this store. I think y'all can see. Damn, I can't get a good background. Maybe I don't know what's going on. It's the lighting, but y'all can't really see my hat in its great details. But it looks good, and I look good. I'm in this mall hella early. I'm gonna get some coffee and charge my phone. But I'm just in here looking at books that I'm not gonna buy, because Barnes and Noble is too expensive. They should not be as expensive as they are. They should be a lot cheaper, truly speaking, especially when half price books exist and you can buy books online for more than half the price. And I'm back. Avatar. This is the poster that, because I went to go see the Dolby 3D super fancy schmancy, and then they gave me a poster, which is this one. I have to fold it up because y'all can see it's little tiny. I have no intentions on like posting it anywhere, but you know, I wanted for like a souvenir because I went to go see the movie. And let me tell y'all my thoughts on it since it's fresh. I really like the movie a lot. I definitely enjoy how they filled in the space or the gap of all the years that it's been since the first one initially came out, with them creating a family, them having kids, them adding more depth to the story. The visuals was really dope. I like seeing it in 3D. I definitely recommend, after watching it in 3D, to watch the movie in 3D. It does give it a different experience, although I haven't seen it not in 3D. It just feels real, like you're there. And the planet of Pandora, and just, it's so beautiful. I love how they incorporated like the water, and how they incorporated sea animals, and just being connected with water, being connected with the animals, and being able to communicate with animals telepathically, or just like they were using sign language, I believe. And I don't know if it was like American Sign Language or just them like their own sign language, but they create what everything means, which I thought was cool. And it was like a teary moment in the movie because I did cry a little bit. I could have boohooed, but I was like, girl, first of all, there's people around. Second of all, we're not gonna cry. Although I did tear up though, because I'm gonna spoil the movie. The son died, and not really like, one, it was out of nowhere. Like, not out of nowhere, but like, I wasn't expecting anyone to die. Like, especially the kid, one of their kids. And yeah, that really like took me back, because I'm just like, why he had to die? But it was a good movie. It was a really, really good movie. I definitely recommend it, like, truly. I'm gonna put in the universe that they're gonna make another one. And honestly, watching it, I wonder if they've already been filming all of this time and that's why they're only just now releasing. Because to put something like that together with those type of like real life animations and like what goes into making them look like avatars and all of that stuff, like, I know that's pretty pricey, and I feel like it only makes sense to, instead of releasing one and then the second one like 2 years later, spending 2-3 years to record to film for the third one, I feel like it makes sense to record all at one time, if that makes sense, and just release them once you're finished with all of the series of the movie. They do it that way, because I feel like they have to do another one. They have to do a couple more, truly speaking. I want them to do a couple more. That's just me wanting them to do that. But I really liked it. It was just interesting because on social media, or at least on Twitter, I see a lot of people talk about like, oh, I'm not gonna go see the Avatar. Now, I don't know if they mean the Avatar with Aang, like that Avatar, or the Avatar with the water, because I mean, I personally don't see anything wrong with the movie. My only thing is, but like this, it's the same theme of like marginalized people or cultures being attacked by colonizers, because colonizers just want to colonize and take over everything. Like, that's the entirety synopsis of the actual movie. When you like, literally just the synopsis of the movie is colonizers wanting to colonize and getting mad and vengeful of the fact that they can't colonize, because the people are like, no, we're going to fight for our own land and our own like, this is our planet. They're mad because they can't colonize, so they want to now have vengeance because they couldn't colonize, and they still try to colonize. What is wrong with colonizers? And when you think about like different like superhero movies, it's always a colonizer wanting to take over and be evil and vengeful for no reason. It's more, it's always in some case towards a marginalized group of people, or they're just willing to just be very violent and barbaric for the sake of their own personal gain, which is really nothing, because what do you get out of destroying an entire planet or group of people in their space and their, you know, tribe or their environment or wherever it is, right? It's the same theme in Black Panther, which the movie, the Wakanda Forever, it shows like two marginalized groups of people going at each other because they're trying to, one of them is trying to kill the girl who can create this machine to detect their vibranium, but they have to kill the girl so she can't make the machine, because the machine is being used by the colonizers, because the colonizers want to colonize the vibranium in their planets or their country. It's the same theme, you guys, of colonizers trying to colonize and getting mad and vengeful and being barbaric and violent like they are, and somehow, where's the movie on highlighting how horrible these people are? You know what I'm saying? Where is that movie? I need to see the movie of the marginalized group of people, countries, planet, whatever it is, coming together to attack the colonizers. That's the movie I want to see. I would love to be a part of that, truly speaking. But all in all, the movie was great. It was amazing. That was my little tidbit of movies, because it's like fresh in my head. That movie reminded me a lot of like Wakanda Forever. Not really, but like the basic synopsis concept of both movies are very similar. And yeah, I love the movie. I think it's really great. I definitely would love for them to do another one or two, you know, more, because the visuals is so freaking dope. It's so dope. And I honestly, like, I feel like watching that movie is very spiritual, because it really does depict a way of how people really need to understand how much power really is within us, and how much we really are able to communicate and connect with everything that is outside of us. That includes nature, and that includes animals and things like that. And that knowing, that ability to just know, and know that what you're being told, or that download you're receiving, or a message or whatever, is coming from something bigger than you. But that thing that's bigger than you is within you, if that makes sense. Because I believe that nothing is that you ever try to achieve or attain is ever really outside of you. It's already within you. That's why you're trying to strive towards it. And that's the same for like spirituality, of like your ancestors, your spiritual team, your spiritual guides, your higher self, God, whatever that is. I feel like those concepts and those things, energies, live within you. They're already within you. That's why you have such a belief system for them. But we've been taught to think that it's something that is really external from us, and that you have to seek it externally first to receive it. Because one thing I'm learning about myself is, well, in the spiritual lens of things, I've never just put out there, I've never been a religious person at all, to any consent. I couldn't tell you shit about it. I've been a very spiritual person. I've always believed in God. I believed in not the concept of God being a man like everyone else does, or not the majority of people believe God to be is this man who has a son. And I don't believe in that concept, but I believe in God. But I believe in God is within me. So the God that I believe in is me. And I'm learning that as I got more in tune with myself, and learning myself, and being with myself, that's when I really start building a relationship with God, and being with God, and learning about God, because God is within me. But it can also be something that manifests outside of you, because it starts within you. And that's how I feel about like all these things. Like even with the movie, the babies are like small babies swimming in the water, but they're connecting with the animals. They're able to speak with the animals and communicate with them, and be one with water and nature and like the elements of life, because all of those things exist within us, and it just manifests itself outside of us, but we still connect with it externally, but it started internally, if that makes any sense. So that's my little tidbit, y'all. I know y'all like, girl, you're getting real deep on here. I could get deeper, truly, I really can, and it would go on for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours, sit and talk about this for hours. I want to give you your flowers and some champagne showers, or the shrimp and lobster towers. But it's me that gets devoured. I cannot sing. But anyway, I went to Earthbound, of course. I didn't get any film of me doing that, because when I came to the mall, no one there, not a person in sight, barely. But by the time I left that movie theater and came down the stairs, child, it was packed. It was so many people, like a lot of freaking people. It was crazy. And that is very overwhelming for me. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I got my Palo Santo, because we must cleanse all the time. And then I got some incense. Y'all know me. I wouldn't be me if I didn't get no damn incense, and I did. But I got their sandalwood, which smells really freaking good, by the way. If you don't have it, get it. And then I also got spiritual power, because obviously I'm a spiritual, powerful being, and I connect with the spiritual powers that are within me, that manifest itself externally outside of me. So we just talked about that. We're back. This may be a long little vloggy vlog. So I printed it out, and in here it details a bunch of questions. This one is specific for, I guess, 2022 entering into 2023, and it just asks you a bunch of questions to get you very clear on, like, your vision, reflecting on like this year. And then it goes into the next year, and then first starts by saying, dare to dream big. What does the year ahead of you look like? Why will it be great? What would happen in an ideal world? Write, draw, let go of your expectations, and dare to dream. It says, this is what my next year will be about. And then it I like how it categorizes everything. I will link this, right? So it has personal life, family, career, studies, friends, community, relaxation, hobbies, creativity, physical health, fitness, mental health, self-knowledge, habits that defines you, and a better tomorrow. And I really like this, because the thing is, I've actually I've already done majority of this as far as when I put my vision board. And previously in the year, I did this thing. It was on TikTok. It was like a becoming her, and you break down like your career, your habits, your beliefs, your love, relationships. Did I say careers? All of those things, like your life, like lifestyle, etc. And so I printed that out for my vision board. So like a lot of this I've already done without even realizing it. And now I'm really just putting in the manifestation of it all, or the manifestation physically of it all, which I think is cool. And I feel like people get so wrapped up and think like, oh my God, the 31st is like the last day for me to really decide what I want to do for, the next year. I could literally do this all today, start my new year at any given moment. Like, I think people need to understand that that's why I love tomorrow. I think I said that earlier today. Sometimes. That's why I love tomorrow. Because you always have another day. You don't have to wait until, because I think what just happened, today's the 23rd. So yesterday, the 21st was, I guess, December solstice. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not hip to that just yet. I'm going to learn more about it. But they say that was a good day to manifest and to do your vision board. And really, that's like the ending of the year or something like that. Because, there's so many different calendars and things like that, and man-made stuff and stuff that's happening around. But I'm learning to just go at the beat of my own drum and do things as I see fit. And when you really think about it, the new year really starts on your birthday, because you really completed the entire cycle of the sun that is in alignment with your cycle of the sun and your life and how long you've been here physically. But then of course holidays and stuff like that, those things keep you in the cycle of, I don't even know what calendar it is that they use. It's the Geo something calendar, whatever the calendar is, with like, the different holidays and things like that. But my point is, at any given moment, you can always just start a clean slate and start tomorrow. Like, my year don't have to start on the 1st of January. My year of me putting into plan and actions of all of the things that I'm going to write down in here that I'm going to put on my vision board can start tomorrow. If I say that's when it's going to start tomorrow. I feel like it is so important for people to really understand the power within them. Everything starts with you first. Everything is internal, and it's only just a manifestation externally. Literally. Everything. Like, I don't even have to go through the extra mile of creating a vision board, putting down, cutting pictures up and putting them on there and writing all this stuff out. I could just sit with myself and talk to myself out loud, or just meditate or pray or whatever it is, right? And that is enough. For the moment you make a mindset shift and you shift your perspective on your life, you shift the mindset that you were previously operating in, and decide, I'm going to operate in this mindset, or I'm going to operate in this space. I'm going to start inhibiting these habits and these beliefs, and I'm going to start taking actions this way. But that's when you make that shift in your life. At any moment, you can make a shift in your life, and it all starts inside of here. It all starts with your mindset. Like, I'm so big on that, because I really feel like people don't understand how important and how powerful they really are within themselves. And that it's just, people are so conditioned and programmed to think that you have to seek anything that's outside of you, like that you really need, is outside of you, and it's not. It starts inside. So like, in a mindset of lack, or a mindset of just not having anything, when you make that shift in your mindset, in your head, that this is what it's going to be, you're already connected to everything else. You're already connected to the universe. You're already connected to the earth. You're already connected to God, because God is within you. God is you. You're already connected to, your spiritual God, your spiritual team, your higher self, your whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you believe in, whatever those beliefs are. You are already connected to those things, because that's why you have that belief system instilled upon you already, because it's within you. And once you make that shift, everything else is going to fall into place. Everything else is going to jump suit after the fact. I'm learning that. I'm only just now getting to that point of learning this, because I used to be heavy on before, like, oh, I got to do this whole, manifest and this and this and this and this and this. And I would write a bunch of stuff down and not really believe that I'm going to attain these things. Not really putting my mindset, changing my mindset, changing my belief system, and debunking those limiting beliefs and debunking any fearful thoughts or whatever that's going through my head. I would write down, oh, I'm going to have X, Y, and Z, and not have full faith that I'm going to have those things or belief in those things, because there's something prohibiting from me having it, or me having that mindset of thinking that something externally has to happen first for me to have it. And that's not the truth. It starts internally. This is going to be a long little tidbit, but it starts internally for you to have it. Like, it starts internally. If you tell yourself that you're going to have something and you're going to, whatever it is, it's going to manifest itself in some way externally, and don't worry about how it's going to happen. Don't try to say this is what it's going to look like, because it oftentimes don't look like how we plan it to look like or how we think it's going to look like. It's going to look like how it's going to look. And we're only going to learn that once we figure it out, and once we're putting that, you know, we're finally in alignment, where we are finally placed in that environment or that space to have received whatever it is that we are telling ourselves that we're going to have. Like, even with myself, like, I be telling myself, I said on Focus this a little earlier, like, I'm going to tell myself I'm going to have a great day. The rest of my day is going to be amazing. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to chill. It's just going to be beautiful. It's going to be bliss. You know, everything's going to go right. Everything's going to be in alignment. It's going to only maximize and go up from here. And that's how my life is going. That's how my day is going, because I said that's how it's going to go. And it's only going to manifest that, because that's what I really believe in my heart. And that's the mindset that I'm operating in. So, yeah. I still do other things on the physical lens of life, of like printing this out, creating a vision board, just because it maximizes your mindset that you already have. It's maximizing that that belief within you and the space that you're already in. Like, those things is just a maximization and really a manifestation within itself of your mindset that you've already, that mindset shift. Like, shifting your mindset from a lack to a prosperous, abundant, I literally have everything that I could ever need or want, is going to manifest itself. That is the start of it manifesting. Even if that's you taking an action of like, let me start manifesting what I'm going to write down, what I want in life. I'm going to write everything down and whatever. Reflect. Damn cat, she over here touching stuff. So yeah, it starts with the thought, and everything else is a manifestation. So let me say it like this: the process or action behind manifesting is a manifestation. It's in itself of you making your mindset shift, of you deciding, I'm no longer going to operate in this space, I'm going to operate in that space. This is what my life is going to be, and this is how it's going to look. And you start getting more specific with that in itself, those actions, me printing this out, me getting my vision board and stuff together, I'm telling y'all, it's a manifestation of my mindset shift that I had. And I talked about this in my previous journal entry, which is uploading today, so y'all will see that, because it literally is. Everything else is a manifestation within itself. The manifestation process is a manifestation of the mindset shift that you already done, because that's where it starts, internally. It starts internally. But yes, y'all, that's my TED Talk for today. We may do a two-parter because this is kind of long and I want to include everything that I just talked about. So yes, if we do a two-parter, then I'll see y'all in the next part. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow.